need it. All right. What about now?
Can y'all hear now?
Y'all got it?
Did we fix it? Did I fix it? Can't get to those handlebars, Sean, if you cut it off, Leslie. Yeah, okay, now they can hear us. Show them really quick that you.
Well, no, because I'm like,
you look fine,
no, I ain't. My hair's all messed up. I've been like sweating all day.
He cut the mustache off. So.
Yeah, I cut it off. And my face, I didn't realize how fat my face was getting.
No.
The older I get, because I've been having a beard for so long, and I shave it, and I'm like, dang, look at this.
No, you look fine.
It's terrible. Look at that.
No, you look good.
I need that.
Come on.
I need that exercising ball.
The one where you go.
Yeah. And you need that thing to.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Like that.
He done that with my mom. He done that with my mom here one time.
That exercise equipment. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Oh, Kelly Clausen, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Yay. Thanks for fixing the sound. Thank you for fixing the sound. Sonny, I know what you're up here for. Say hey to everybody.
He wants some of that chicken.
He wants some of the chicken. Say hey. Say hey to Mama's friends. Hey.
Hold on. I can make him wave. Watch.
He's like, what are you doing? So, okay. No. No, stop.
Let my finger go. He loves playing.
Sonny Bomb is such a good dog.
He grabs an animal and like run. The only thing is we're having a little bit of problems housebreaking him.
Yeah.
It's like he's
I swear it's gotten worse.
Yeah.
He's gotten worse
since he's been on that medicine, I think.
And since his testicles got
and we swapped his food out too.
Yeah.
He's like
he's gonna find my food.
Take my balls, I'll pee on your floor.
Yeah.
Take my balls and I'll pee on your floor.
So yeah, me and Sonny, me and Sean was in the bathroom earlier, and I was just like, "You look so different. Like you don't even look like my husband with that thing. Like you don't even look like Sean." So he just like grabs the things and he's like, "Rrr, rrr," and I was like, "You cut it off?" But then let me tell you guys what he tried to do. He tried to twist the ends up to curl up, and I was like, "No, don't do that." Like, bring the handlebars back. Don't do the curl up at the end. I would kill someone with those nails. And at least we'll be broken out. At least 3 will be broken all the time. Thank you. I'm actually okay with long nails now. Like, I've kind of, my last set of nails were actually short. And someone said, you look a little different with short nails, because I've been doing the long ones for a while. Our cat did that when he was neutered. He started going in our bathtubs instead of the litter pan. It lasted for a couple days and then he got over it. Yeah, I think I'm trying to do more lives, you guys. I really want to get back into doing lives because that's really what I really enjoy in YouTube. I really enjoy the lives. I did hear about Tracy. I actually just put up a video about that. Sorry, Sean, but can't stand facial hair on men.
Yeah, I don't like facial hair on women either.
Sean said he doesn't like, he gets that because he don't like facial hair on women. So I work hard for the curl up. Yeah, Sean he was like, he put, what's that stuff that you have that you're like putting in to try to make it curl?
Like beard something, I don't know.
Some kind of beard something. I don't know.
Like wax, or I don't know, it's got wax and it's just like beard conditioner or some stuff. I don't know. Okay,
so I have a few questions. I was on Twitter and I saw a couple things that were questionable.
Let him go.
Now the news with Tracy, beard balm, that is what it's called.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Beard balm. So you giving him my food?
Okay, he wants to play.
Tracy did pass away. At least her family has confirmed that. Her former manager and her friend Lily Red confirmed it. Now, I did see another creator said that she done some research and that maybe that was not the case. But I mean, that would be, I don't even know. Like another creator, like on her community tab was like, said something about, is Tracy Wagman scamming people? I've done some research, and it does it kind of took me back because I was like, what? Yes, I'm drinking coffee. We're from Louisiana. So did you guys see that? Did anybody else see that? Oh, she took it down. Okay. Because I was like, what? Like, holy smokes. No. So I contacted Lily Red and was like, what's going on here? Like, because I'm like, why? Where would that come from? Like, her family confirmed it too. So that's why I was like, maybe, like, I don't know if maybe she tried to find the death certificate or something, and maybe it's not, there's not one yet because a death certificate doesn't come out just like that. So I don't know if maybe
That's what I think, Sonny D. I mean, I don't know for sure. So
that is what's being put out there, but I'm not going to make a video stating that. She just had a baby.
And she had a real bad addiction problem, and she just had a baby. So, I mean, chances are that's what it was. I mean, I hope not, but yeah, I mean.
Yeah, the thing is if that is what she passed away from, I saw several people saying on the live stream, because Lily Red was like, we don't know why she passed yet. And people were saying, I hope it wasn't an overdose, or I heard it was an overdose. And other people was like, don't say that. Don't say that. But then other people were saying, like, no, if that's what she passed from, say that. Like, addiction is a disease. And if that's the reason she passed, like, we need to put that out there. So maybe it'll help other people. And I actually saw someone in the comments saying her passing and the possibility of her passing from a drug overdose, I've made the decision to go into like rehab. So someone just from that, the possibility that that's what killed Tracy, has already said, like, or they said they were going to go into detox because of this. So it could help people. So if I'm not saying that's why she passed. Yeah, they're going to have to be autopsies, toxicology reports.
What does it matter? I don't know. However she died doesn't really matter, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, she's gone. The family.
She died young.
Hey, Kelly.
Feel bad for her.
It's terrible that that has happened, because my mind is stuck on the last time we saw her. I can't get that image of her out of my head from the last time we saw her when she was on the live with Lily Red and she got sick. And she had that look on her face. I've had that look before because I've gotten really sick like that before. When you don't, like, even when you're in the hospital, like your husband's there, you try to look somewhat decent. If you have people there visiting, you try to look somewhat decent. But there comes a point where you get so sick that it doesn't matter who's there. You're just like,
she don't care. No, I'm just kidding.
I always try to look cute. But I saw that look on Tracy's face when she got sick. Did you guys watch it? The video with Lily Red? Hey, buddy. Where, like, when she was, announcing that she was in the hospital because she just had her baby, and she had that look on her face like, oh, dear God, I'm sick. And she's like, I gotta go. And she got off, Babe, you're trying to get my food. You're not, I'm not, no.
I'm gonna put it over here where you can't get it.
You can sit up here, but you're not getting my food. Thank you, Nikki. So that's the last image I have of her, is, seeing her in the hospital looking, very ill.
I know what you're talking about.
Huh?
I know what you're talking about with that face. Like,
yeah, the look when you, like
you don't care.
You're really sick and, like, this. Yeah, he muted it. But the sickness hits you and you're just like, oh, goodness, and you make, like, this crazy face because you're totally sick. And most of the time you can't, like, you wouldn't be like that in front of people. But this, it's when you get, like, this sick, it's like you don't care who's around. Like, you're just like, and you make all kind of crazy faces and noises and you're throwing up. And yeah, so that's the last, like, memory I have of her, like, not, you're laughing at that.
I'm just thinking about you a couple of times.
You're thinking about me being terribly sick like that?
Well, I'm just thinking about, like, the times I, like, held your hair back, and the fact that you're bringing up that look. Like, I know what look you're talking about. You, like, look at me with it, and I'll be in there, like, holding your hair. And
I've seen you with that look too before that.
Oh yeah, I've definitely had it.
Yeah,
used
so
to get
that's
a lot.
what I'm basically saying is the last, like, now when I think of her, I just think of her on that live stream where she looked so ill. I wish that would have been the last stream that she done, which I think Lily Red said that she did do like an interview with her. So, but she hasn't put it out yet, but I don't know, maybe she should. So that's not the last image people have of her is from that one being sick. But if it is, an overdose, then I do hope they come out with that, and then maybe people can work on themselves over that if people have problems or something like that. I did see someone in the comments saying, because this may be a possibility that this killed her, I'm going to go into detox. I made the decision to go to detox, so I think it could help people. I don't think it should be like hidden or anything or not talked about.
Thing is, if somebody does have that issue,
thank you, Triple V and me, for the super sticker.
and they've been clean, right? For like
She's been. I don't know if she's been clean during this time while she was pregnant, possibly, but you never know.
Yeah. But I think that's like the most dangerous time, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
After they've been clean and then they relapse, because didn't she have a problem with heroin? Wasn't that it?
I'm so
Back in the
sorry,
day?
Tanya. Tanya says she just lost her sister in December to addiction. Yeah, that is so.
Yeah,
See,
that's terrible.
that's terrible. Sunny D, I didn't see your comment. That's okay, Candy. I know this woman. She was really bad on drugs. Her and her husband, and they got busted, and they went to jail. She got out because her dad had money. He paid to get her out, but she had to sit in there for like a week or so. When she got out, she went home and she went full speed ahead and she died. Her heart exploded or something because she done so much drugs. Leslie, can you go back and read my comment about addiction? Yes. Let me find it. Not seeing it.
And then on top of it, you got so much fentanyl right now floating around, and people cutting their heroin with fentanyl and stuff, which is killing people already. So people that are relapsing are like, man.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah, if she was clean, it would have been dangerous because her tolerance would have been low, and she might not would have realized that her tolerance was low. And like Chelsea said, one thing about addiction, a lot of times after someone just had a baby or gets out of jail, their previous addiction can get 10 times worse, especially if they're dealing with postpartum. That's something else. She could have been dealing with postpartum. She could have just been dealing with depression itself because she put her baby up for adoption.
Has she had a kid before?
Yes, she has a little boy. What's her little boy? Is her boy's name Isaac? Did I see that somewhere, or has that never been reported? Because I saw on her Instagram that she had this video of this little boy, and his name was Isaac.
Either way, it's tragic.
So she has a boy, but she does not. Who has her boy? Is her someone? He was adopted as well, right? I heard was so down. Boyfriend in jail gave a baby girl on. Maybe a mistake. She gave up so she was trying, but she wasn't clean. Dang. Yeah, that's a thing that's very sad. She just had a baby. Her boyfriend was not there. Okay, and her boyfriend allegedly had gotten physical with her. They had broke up. Some pictures come out of her beaten up really bad. She ended up getting back with him, and she was kind of verbal about that, right? About she knew that a lot of people wouldn't understand her decision, but she was getting back with him. So they got back together, but then the boyfriend went to jail. She found out she was pregnant, so she waited to announce her pregnancy until her boyfriend got out of jail. I think the plan first was to keep the baby, but when her boyfriend went back to jail, she decided she was going to have to put the baby up for adoption. It could be so many different things. Regardless, it is such a tragedy. A YouTuber says supposedly her baby was getting took away because she was still using. Don't know how true that. I feel like Tracy, I don't think I've ever personally spoke to Tracy, but I've spoken to people who have, and everyone that I've ever talked to has always said she was just a good person. She had her demons, but she was just a good person. So I'm going to go with believing that she probably, I'm thinking that she decided the adoption a few months early on, and that's why she was kind of hush-hush about the pregnancy, maybe. I don't know. What's your question? Happy wife, happy life. I have a question for you about another creator because she kind of weirds me out. She weirds you out. Okay. Ask away. A girl I know was pregnant with twins and a heroin addict. Doctor told her good thing it was heroin. Better than most other drugs out there. We couldn't believe it. What? This was 2001. She died in 2003. Oh my goodness. You know, it truly is sad. Like no matter what. Yeah. That's what I keep hearing, Kelly, that like deep down she was a good person. And she didn't really try to hide anything. Like she was on Sherelle's channel and Sherelle was like, you know, are you currently using? And she was like, yep, I am. Most people would have said no, not at all. So she didn't seem to be a liar, that's for sure, you know. So it's just a sad situation. If pain medicine was accessible, people wouldn't die from overdose. Yeah, everyone who knew her talked about how kind she was. Yeah, absolutely. I've gotten that. Yeah, everybody. Yep. Sonny, get out from underneath there. What you got, bub? What you got? People are still popping fireworks. Y'all hear that? People are still popping fireworks. Oh, goodness. Happy wife, happy life. What's the deal with Katie Joy? She literally seems to talk about how people are bringing so much drama to her. I'm just going to tell you, if you want to know much about Katie Joy, just go put her name in YouTube and watch the videos that have been made about her. Do I think there's people that actually go overboard with Katie? Yes. But 99% of the people, maybe probably now more about 95% of people that dislike Katie, they don't go above and beyond to harass her. They don't even harass her. Like I don't harass her, but she says that I do. And 95% of the people that she's talking about don't harass her. They just have had some sort of run-in with her and don't like her, and they're outspoken about it. They maybe share their experience, and everyone's lumped into this one group when really only about 5% of the people are probably crazy people. Everybody else, no. So just go to YouTube, type in her name, and you can go back and watch some of my videos. And it explains my situations between me and Katie and what led to us not getting along. I don't want to talk about her too much because anytime, anything that I say, it's like I killed her dog or something. She acts like I just came for her so hard. I'm over talking about the girls, honestly. 14 months clean and sober. Nobody really truly knows the daily struggle. That's awesome. Ambria, that is so awesome. It takes a lot of willpower. So congratulations. And hopefully many, many, many more months, the rest of your life, you'll be able to celebrate being sober. Hey, girl, and dude with a real deep voice. My husband and I are starting our own adventure cross country, Montana to Maine. Oh, that is awesome. That is so cool. Yes. It's still a daily fight 8 years later. Oh, wow. Wow. Right. It just stirs up drama if I talk. So I try not to mention her. What are you chewing on, Tookie? What you got? What you got? Yeah, toy. What you got? So I have a few things that I have questions about. So I've been trying to figure out what's the deal with like the Nat situation. You know, it was said that Nat, confessed to like all that stuff. It was said that Nat confessed to like the hacking and the emails and all of that. So I done a Patreon stream the other day and I was like kind of asking about it, like, hey, does anybody know for sure? Because I kind of want to know. And I was on Twitter earlier and I saw this. Oh, wrong button. Hold on a second. I saw this. Hey, did you guys see this? Okay. Has anyone else seen this? It says that Nat, like this is Nat's statement, but it doesn't have a date, but the people were sharing it today. It says, Charlotte, to clarify, I know you did not wish for things to hurt me to the point I was suicidal. Unfortunately, that's just how I felt at the time. I understand things more clearly now, but I'm not the person you think I am. Little Miss Noble, everything is in the police of the hands. Wait, everything is in the hands of the police. I don't know how that happened. Katie Joy, not one person deserves to feel harassed, unsafe, threatened. No other person, bar Noble or her real life friends, were involved that I'm aware of. The people she named are just scapegoats. To the community, I'm very sorry. Some of you become friends. None of you deserve to be brought into this mess. I've never sent death threats, spoofed emails, hacked, harassed, or stalked anyone. Police, FBI, and attorneys are actively investigating. Sarah Wiley, 61, is one of my altar's Gmail accounts as seen in video. Since therapy, I'm more open now to this so that we don't have conflicting interests. I.e., Evie loves gardening and I hate it. So 4 of them share that email to use Pinterest, horses, and gardening shows, etc. You get the gist. Also, I don't know a lot about technology. We've heard that before. And that's all I have. It was just that. I didn't see anything else. Okay, so allegedly, she sent an email confessing to everything but the threats. She says she didn't do that. But so what is she claiming she did do? Because I'm so confused by this. Because at first she admitted, I don't even know what to think anymore. Sonny Bum, you got to get down, baby. You got to get down to the butt. All right, let's see. Let me get back to where you guys can see me. That's one thing that I have a question about. I believe nothing Nat says. She lost all credibility. KJ was doxing channels all day. 4 names work. Everything. Nobody did nothing. I call cops. It's against law. 255. 4 years sober, Jessica. That is awesome. Congratulations. It's Nat's. It's an hour-long video. I need to see the video because so she did a video where she admitted to what? So what does she admit to if she didn't admit to the spoofed emails and the hacking attempts? I wonder why she didn't apologize to Dottie. Oh, that's another thing. Go watch Kay Baxter's live from last weekend. She reads Nat's emails. Okay. See, because I don't even know who's covering what and how I can get all the information. So that's another thing. Okay. So I do remember Dottie was very hardcore for Nat, right? Is that what caused Dottie and Loretta to stop being friends? Was it Nat? Was it the question of a Nat? She drug other creators into her story also as accomplices, but rather not say who since we don't know what is true. Yeah. Went back to look. It's gone. I think you'd have to spend 24 hours per day. See, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with who. Little Miss Noble was live as well. It all came out in Kay's live. I don't think it had anything to do with Nat. Okay. Dottie and Little Red was long before. Okay. Do you think sometime when people ask about KJ that she sends them to get you to talk about her? That could be possible. I don't really know. Dottie and Little Red stopped being friends for other reasons before the Nat stuff. Okay. See, that's my thing. What bothered me. Okay, I remember it wasn't when I said something, but I said something in the very next day. Like, I was like, I got questions. Things aren't adding up. Like, I done a live, and I was like, I need to get on a live with all of them and find out. Let them tell me what's going on. And I was like, things don't add up. Some of the things look stretched. They look edited, and then Little Red. Then Charlotte done her video where she's like, I agree with Elle Bee, like things just not adding up or whatever. And then everyone came for her so hard. And then so many people got mad. I remember Shan got mad. Who else got mad about that? Halo Red. We're trying to figure out what's going on here. Shan got mad. Did Rakin get mad as well? I remember even Salt put out a statement saying like that to question it could possibly interfere with the lawsuit. And I'm like, what? So we can question all day long what Katie's done. All day long, we can be on Twitter or be on videos talking about what Katie's potentially done. Did Katie do this? We think Katie done that. But we cannot sit on a video and say that this don't add up. Now, all of a sudden, we're interfering. That's when I don't have anything against Salts. And I think, he works for who pays him. Like, he don't work for us. But when he came in, at first, he was like this hero because he was going to take Katie down, And even I saw him like that as well for a minute. But then I really started thinking, like, this doesn't make sense. Like, why can we not? When he put out that statement saying that we were like interfering, and then people were retweeting it. It was like, see, Salt said. And I'm like, that makes no sense. I will have no clue these people you speak of except Katie. It's been a crazy few months. So, anyways, hold on a second. Right, Salt's got what he wanted from KJ. I don't think it was ever about the money either. I really think that it was just he was hoping that she would run out of money to the point to where she would cave and roll over on Swanson, and she done just that. I think Salt's got exactly what he wanted. Saltz wanted everyone to be quiet because he knew he took a declaration that was false. I would assume that Saltz is a very smart man to be in the position that he's in, to have won the cases that he's won. But when he put out that statement, like, I was side-eyeing him a little bit, and it made me wonder that. It made me wonder, does he realize that, like, I've seen you before, happy wife, happy life. I think I've seen you before. So it really made me wonder, like, does he realize? So now he's just like, everybody be quiet. Does Nat have dissociative identity disorder? I think she says that she does. I think she says she's autistic. I think she says she's got DID. Is Salt someone who has talked to your community? Well, through Twitter, I guess you could say. But anyways, then like the people that got mad at Charlotte for questioning things, they was retweeting, Salt saying, stop questioning it because you could potentially interfere with this lawsuit. They're like retweeting it, like, see, Salt even said. And I'm like, this got to be like, that's got to, even to them, they've got to say, hold up. Why is it okay for us and everyone to question everything with KJ? Anything that comes up, we can talk about it. KJ said this, KJ said that. I'm the last person that's going to stand up for KJ. But even that did not make sense to me. I was like, okay, so we can question everything with her, but we can't question this declaration. We can question KJ's declaration all day long. Every declaration that came out, it was being read online, and people were making comments about it, like, yeah, the judge ain't gonna like that. There's a what do they call them? Those reporters? What are those reporters called that they read it and they like kind of relay it to the judge? There's a court reporter somewhere reading this that is mad, and I'm like, so we can do that with KJ's, but we can't do that when it comes to, hey, Keno, hey, we can't do that when it comes to one of their court reporters. Okay, so there's a court reporter somewhere that's getting mad every time KJ side files a declaration. There's a judge somewhere that ain't gonna like this, but it just didn't make sense to me. But so it didn't make sense to me. And I always thought that something was off with it. And I'm glad that it's coming out now. I wonder for sure, like, did Nat admit to it? What is Nat admitting to? And Nat is still sticking this story that also, I don't know a lot about technology. I call BS on that. There's no way. Oh, your last, yeah, it was over 3 hours long. I watched the whole thing. I couldn't believe Sean's mustache. I missed the beginning of this live. I got to ask, does he still have it? No, he cut it off today. He cut his mustache off today. I sure wish it would all come out. Same, Little Red. I needed to come out just because I like so many people done so many live streams, you know, poor Nat, poor Nat, poor Nat, poor Nat, poor Nat. She's a victim. Don't question her. You can't question her. She's a victim. So now I don't know. I just wish it would all come out. It's, you know, I think I said this in that first video where I first said that I had questions. Like, what's the point of stating that you don't know a lot about technology? Like, so many things in her declaration, I felt like were intentional. I don't know a lot about technology. That was intentional. That way, when all these emails started coming out and, oh, my messages were deleted and I don't know nothing about technology. So I don't know how that happened. I'm just assuming XYZ, you know, any Duggar updates? Not that I know of. I'll have to check and see. And if so, I'll make a video about it tomorrow. I'll check and see if there's any Duggar updates. But all this, you can't question the victim stuff. Yeah, you can. Exactly. Why not? My thing is like, if you're not lying, why, like, you shouldn't care that much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can when they are submitting false evidence. 1,000%. So, Little Red. So it's just, I don't know. I'm ready to find out what's going on, who did it, who helped. I want to know. Hey, Wooden Eagle. Also, okay, who, like, what creators played a part in this? Because I remember watching Dottie when she was like not doing well. She was like very mad. She's like, and so what if I stood up for this person? Like, you're mad that I stood up for this person? Thank you for coverage. Thank you so much, Cindy Lou, for your super chat. I appreciate that so much. Right. It's Salsa Soldiers would tell everyone that they were interfering with an investigation. And I have a lot of friends, like I got friends that, you know, through on the internet that are salty soldiers or whatever you call them. Like, that is fine. I'm just saying, even those people that like salts have said, like, yeah, that didn't make sense. Like, you know, where's my thing? But yeah, I definitely want to know who helped. I'm the oddball here. I think that Nat has been manipulated. There's more to it than what it seems at face value. She does have ditched my opinions. Hope y'all don't come for me. No, I don't think anybody would come for you for that. I'm not saying that Nat hasn't been manipulated at some, like, she very well could have been, but by who? That's why I want to know everything involved. Like, I want to know, how did this start? Dottie's lost the plot or the mask. I'm not drunk. Salt soldiers are like people that like salts, like stand behind salts, I guess, like support salts. That's what right? Am I right? Is that what it is, basically? I love salt. Salty, not so much. I love salt. Salty, not so much. So Dottie's leader, Aaron, and these two others come in chat trying to get attention and fight with them, pick on that person too. Did you see Kay's live? I didn't. See, someone was saying, like, you need to watch Kay's live. So I'm going to make sure I watch Kay's live. Let me go look it up so I can figure out which one I need to watch. And, like, yeah, Ambria is still in full swing because there was this big lawsuit, and the lawsuit got watered down with this other stuff. Like, this character that nobody had ever heard of comes in claiming to be like a friend of KJ's, and then claims that they reached out to KJ to tell her, like, hey, people are watching you. Make sure you don't delete stuff. And, like, all of a sudden, KJ's army went after this person, and this person started getting death threats, and this person was raped on camera, and the videos was sent everywhere, and it just become threats to kill people. It was really okay. So it's K Baxter, right? K Baxter. Let's see. Okay. That is too high. Okay, let's see. What's the last few videos? 4 days ago. Live Wednesday night. Let's chat about it all. Live stream panel and all the craziness without a crystal ball. Nat. Is that the one? I'll make sure I watch them. I don't believe all screenshots without full context. That's a good way to be, because let me tell you, I've had people put out screenshots of mine that can look a certain way because they're not put in the correct context. Like, you're not giving the backstory on what's said. That was on Saturday and it's 4 hours long. So yeah. So that's one question that I had. Like, what? Like, I thought Nat admitted to everything, and now she's like reneging on that and like, no, I don't admit to XYZ. So where are we now? Little Miss Noble, did she admit to anything? Kay does Elle Bee link lives. I like that. I like that. Oh yeah, she got a 4-hour one. She got a 4-hour live. That is awesome, Kay. You're giving me a run for my money. I don't believe a lot of screenshots. Exactly. Yeah. We know that people in this community like to fake screenshots, manipulate screenshots, put them out without context. Because Salts wasn't when that during questioning. 18, I'm on. I think she's okay. Bar Salts will see Foster. Little Miss Noble admitted to helping. So does that mean she knew it was lies, but she done it anyways? She admitted to helping Nat Follis. She reported Salts to the bar. Would I ever do a 24-hour live? I don't think you guys would want to see that. Well, no, because my kids, like 20 hours out of that 4 hours is like kid stuff, you know, mom mode. So I couldn't, I mean, maybe if they were in school, I might would do like an all day live, maybe. Yes, I hope everyone had a great 4th as well. We are right now. Someone admit to Walter, me, and Charlotte down in other streams. Okay, Little Red, I saw that too. Coming up to see if Sunny, she loves. Oh, I don't know where Sunny went. I think Sunny went to sleep with Sean. I saw that as well. So I saw has something going on up to reaction. Does that make sense? Yes. What? Did anyone see the rumor that Little Miss Noble used to be Quality? Ain't her real name Ashley? Quality's real name was Ashley. Didn't Katie like dox her already? Oh, thank you, Joe. Thank you so much. Matt said, I have 0 kids and wouldn't do a 24-hour live stream. I wouldn't do a 24-hour live stream, but I maybe would do like a 4, 5, 6. I could definitely do a 4. I've probably done those before. But I would do maybe like an all-day stream just to like whatever. Or dapper like other channel does. Oh, my Yorkie tells me when it's time to go to bed. So cute. Little Red, yeah, exactly. That's why I stick with you, Charlotte. I love Waxy. Like, I don't understand how anyone could be mean to Waxy. Like, Waxy just looks like so nice. But I saw, okay, so let me tell you. I was working on a long Twitter post. I want to see it when I want to see it. So last night I went live for a Patreon stream. I'm going to start doing those more, and I'm going to start doing these more. So I went live. Oh my goodness. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that, please. You just got married this weekend, Gwen. Don't act this way. Please, Gwen. So that's Exactly. I wish that would be the case. Very much so. I wish that would be the case. I can tell you why. There's one person in particular that most creators do not see YouTube like as a contest, like or what, not a contest but a competition. I know when I started YouTube I never thought of it as a competition between anybody else, because I'm like, everyone can be successful on YouTube. Anyone can, everyone can. You just have to work hard to be successful. It isn't like, oh, if I cover reality television, then I have to compete with Grace Report, or I have to compete with Sherelle. Or you don't have to, because most of the time when people watch YouTube for certain topics, they'll watch several people. Like they will watch Sherelle, and they will watch Grace Report, and they will watch Elle Bee. So but there's this one creator that has always looked at it as a competition. So when that person sees that someone's about to surpass them in subscribers, or their videos working out better than hers, then she gets angry and she gets jealous and she attacks. She goes on the attack and she calls them names and she says really mean things about it. And then of course the other creator is like, going to take up for themselves. And then it's just this back and forth, and it just doesn't need to be. That's not true, Elle Bee. Everyone, of course they do. Exactly, Dot Mandy. That's, yeah. What do I think of TikTok? I mean, I like it. I have a TikTok. I like when someone says, yes, oh, she stole my subs. What do you mean? What do you mean we stole subs? How do you steal another adult? Yes, baby. What time now to be home? 10:30. Okay, so nobody is gonna. Yeah, see, nobody. My content. That's the thing. Is like my content where I'm just putting out regular content that you're watching me for. They're not gonna be like, oh, you know what? I like Elle Bee better, so I'm just gonna stick with her, and I'm gonna go unsubscribe from this person. The only way they're gonna unsubscribe is if you give them a reason to unsubscribe. Like, I know the people that I'm subscribed to, the only way I would unsubscribe to them is if they done something that turned me off from them. And then I would be like, nope. Oh, thank you so much. Don't worry, be happy. That's so sweet. Don't they know when they mention your name in their video, they were sending? I've had so many people tell me that they found me through Katie and then stayed with me. I probably have heard that over 100 times. I mean, you guys could go look at my comments and people will say, I found you through her, but I stuck with you because I don't like the way she acts, or she's rude, something like that. It wasn't anything I said, like, probably not. I mean, maybe they watched my videos where I talked about my situation between me and her, but I had every right to at that time. I had every right to defend myself. I mean, I'm not the one that come for her. She come for me. I like class of L. Yeah, that's how I found you, Katie. Hating on you. See? I used to watch Grace Report, and then I found you. Yeah, so I mean, thank you, KJ, for leading people my way. Oh goodness, I got this tens machine on my feet, and I just turned it up really high on accident. Woo, that's sad. Then I'm being called a fence sitter now. Don't like what's being talked about. I'm going to bed. Oh, Becky P. Wow, what's wrong? No, that's fine. Anybody can watch who they want to watch. If there's somebody in here that watches KJ and likes her, by all means, do it. I'm not going to tell you what. I just shot my fingers. Oh my goodness. Kelly Brown, I stuck with you always. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Oh, goodness. Haven't caught live in a long time. I get so many alerts for stuff I never watch. I've heard that a lot too, Elle Bee, but they stayed because I was talking about her bad behavior, and they were over it. Cheers, you have for 6. Oh, thank you. You look so young. Cheers to having a 6 kid. That's awesome. And thanks for having love. Oh, thank you so much. I love hearing that I look young. So yeah, anyways, I got another question to ask. Lorraine, maybe you can answer this one. I saw this on Twitter too. Yeah, who called you a fence sitter? Don't let anybody make you feel that way because you watch who you want to watch. All right, here we go. What is this? Do you guys see this? Thank you, Joe Cool. Thank you so much. I consider you a friend as well. Does anyone see? It says Kyle Curtis was arrested for failure to appear on felony bond. Failure to appear on felony bond. Well, okay, first off, I was like, what? But look at this. Look at the date on there. Look at the date, 7/30. Okay, from 2020. Because they're passing it around. Let me get back over here. They're passing it around on Twitter like it's new. And I was like, wait. So I'm like, holy crap, Kyle really went to jail for the YouTube channel thing. And then I saw the date and I was like, is the date a typo? Is that from the future, Stina Marie? Yeah, so thank you, Anna. I love you back. That's how funny. I don't really watch her anymore. I watch you all the time. Where'd he go? But this may be old one. He looks young. Yes, they're posting this on it's on Twitter. So at first I saw it and I was like, holy crap, Kyle really went to jail for the YouTube channel. Like he legit went to jail for the YouTube channel. And then I see that the date is 7/30. And I was like, so either there's a typo or this is an old, hey Brenda, or this is an old mugshot. Amy, this is Kyle Curtis. Hold on, let me go back over here. This is Kyle Curtis. So he had a YouTube channel called The Non Sequitur with Steve McRae. And then is there a like to this salts person? Named Steve McRae. And the two had a YouTube channel together. And Kyle kind of kicked Steve off of it and picked up KJ. So it was Kyle and KJ doing the channel, but it kind of never went anywhere. Steve sued Kyle because it was actually Steve's channel. And Kyle just kind of took over and would like lock Steve out of everything. But Steve sued Kyle, and now Kyle is not being compliant with the court orders. And I think Kyle did not show up in court the other day. Don't get me wrong, Kyle majorly effed up and likely pissed the courts off big time, and we'll have to face that some way. Okay, it's all, there's a bench warrant active for him right now for failure to show, I believe. Okay, because I was like, hold up, what is going on with here? They shouldn't show mugshots until they're convicted. I so agree with that, Nugget. I absolutely agree that I don't believe in mugshots unless someone is convicted. I looked up with my mugshot. Jilly04 becoming a new member. Thank you so much. Okay, it was Kyle's channel and Steve joined it. Huh. Okay. But they had like a 50-50 partnership, right? And let me put my new member up there. They had a 50-50 partnership. And he never paid Kyle. Oh, that's the thing. He never paid Kyle either. Kyle never paid Steve. Sorry, I'm getting the names mixed up. Kyle never paid Steve. And okay, Sonny D. So Steve sued him 50-50 in perpetuity for the rest of his life, his daughter's life, his grandchildren's life, forever. Steve always talked about how they started together. Yeah, one thing about mugshots is there may be other victims that could see the mugshot and decide to come forward. I lucked out with my mugshot not coming out and it disappearing, and thank goodness, because I know I was a wreck and a mess, you know. I would rather watch grass grow than watch a mess. Same here. Yeah. I'm so confused because I've always heard that it was, I don't know. I'm not even going to. Lil Rhea, what you say? Thank you, Karina. I appreciate that. I think the case had no merit until Kyle was an idiot and submitted falsified documents. I think so too, classy mom. I think the judge probably would have dismissed it. Like it wouldn't have been like a big deal. Because like a YouTube channel that's worth like $30,000, you're going to spend more than that like on the lawsuit. Wait, Steve got new hair? I haven't seen him. I don't follow anybody that I don't like or that I've had run-ins with. I don't follow them. I don't care, because if they do happen to say something about me, I don't want to know. Like, but I should say the mess he started in the first place. I could be wrong, but I thought the actual channel was made by Steve, but it doesn't matter because they agreed on 50-50. See, that's the story that I always heard Steve say. Thank you, Dixie. Do I appreciate that? I always heard when Steve told me about it, it was that he started the channel and then he brought Kyle on and they done a handshake on 50-50. Yeah. But anyway, it's like, why would anybody do a handshake on their channel? I'm not doing that. When did Steve join the channel? I don't follow Steve either. Look at the non sequitur and figure it out. I don't know. I don't know who this is or we were talking about. Yeah, if you don't keep up with like what's going on like behind the channels, I get that. Yeah, I would not trust anyone with I mean, there's a few people that I would actually trust with something, but not because he didn't even know Kyle that well. I think he knew him for about 6 months when they made this deal. So yeah, he never got paid. Kyle brought Steve on. Okay. Yeah, so it was one way that somebody owned it, brought somebody else on. Hey, y'all from Louisiana, just caught up on 2 times speed. The K Baxter is a 4-hour live that LMN admitted to helping. Y'all, I'm not drunk. Is that like an ode to Lil Red? Y'all, I'm not drunk. Because I see her posting that. I saw her posting that. But we shook on, yeah. Joe Cool, why are they going to court? Are you talking about the thing with their friend? Yeah, I'm not drunk. Is that recent one from a week ago or 2 weeks ago? I'm pretty sure Kyle has a collection of mugshots. Oh, really? Well, that's sad. That is sad. But yeah, anyway, so those were the 2 questions that I had because I was on Twitter. Well, Steve just proved it in court, so Kyle got warrants. It's that one that you're talking about? I will take money in a duffel bag. See, okay, so something else was, what else was it? I noticed one thing is like the money went from like 30,000 to 60,000 to it's $100,000 channel. And I was like, what? And then I remember when they were all on, whose channel was that? The young one, the young guy. They were all on his channel and Uni was there and Steve was there and they started talking and these, who was the young YouTuber? Who was it? The young YouTuber. I almost had Augie. So yes, oh my God, that was the most hilarious video ever. When Augie was live and like Unirock coming in to like explain between like what happened between him and Creep Show, and then Steve's like, bring me on, Uni Rock said this, Uni Rock said that, bring me on. So then they bring Steve up, and then Steve and Uni Rock go at it, and then like all these younger guys are like laughing their butts off at these two older men. They're like, this is ridiculous. Like, are these two older men really acting this way? They look like, yeah, it was so hilarious. I was like, it's sad when you got some youngsters laughing at you. You know what I'm saying? Watch AZ to get the I'm not drunk. Oh, okay. That stream made my whole year a little bit. That was a funny stream. I took so many like screen recordings of that. It's so funny. You could not like you could yes, a channel died. Have some respect. And then I was like, you took him to court over. I'm going to get so much hate from this. I'm going to get a group of people coming back at me, but I'm not trying to. It was just funny. It was just funny because they were like, you took him to court over a $60,000 channel when you're going to spend twice that in legal fees. Like, are you serious? And then Steve said, it's not me spending the money. Like, I have a friend, a rich friend that is doing this and he's paying for it. And they're like, why? Why would your rich friend just throw away this money like this? And Steve's like trying to explain, because he wants to see justice prevail. What Steve done was not right. My friend wants to see justice served, And somebody was like, if your friend had any GD sense, he would take the effing money. And I was just like, and it was like, and make you a new goddamn. And I was like, holy crap. He was like going off about it. I was like, oh my goodness. It was crazy. It was so wild. I watched it several times just because I thought it was hilarious. And I felt like a lot of things were said that should have been said. I read that as fans, only Lord help me. My legs are hurting. Yeah. Wish all others would think like you. Don't go hurt and sneak in others' chats to get something to complain about for clicks and super chats. She got one and ran her boyfriend and clicks. They went away. My dog loves me so much he can't stop licking me. Yes, Augie's friend was so right. Hey, Little Bit 681. Little Bit is my mom's name. Little Bit is literally my mom's name. That isn't that the stream that Creep? Yes, that Creep Show served Uni. She made him look so stupid. Yes, it is, Little Red. It is. And now looking back, Creep Show was the creep. How terrible. Lord. That video absolutely deserved video of the year. I agree. Dottie said F you to several people, and I'm not drunk. Watch T-Spiracy, Thotty, Big Mad Club Mix video. It's only a minute, but worth it. Oh, man. Can we watch it now? Oh, I come unplugged. Hold on, you guys. Let's see. What's the deal with Unirock and KJ? Are they back cool now or no? Does anybody know? Let's see. I love T-Spiracy, but it's been a minute since I've watched her videos. I need to get back to watching her. And it's just because I haven't watched anybody's really lately. The other night I was working and Little Red was live and I watched her and she was like, come up on panel. And I couldn't because I was in the middle of trying to do something. And I really didn't want to start any drama. I was like, oh Lord, if I go up on what they're talking about now, it's going to bring all kind of drama. So I didn't, but it brought drama anyways, because I mentioned one name. I asked, like, is this person the person they're talking about? And it was like, oh, Leslie mentioned my name. So there's some I kind of like YouTube videos, and that was honestly so better than KJ Uni. YouTube drama is so interesting for some reason. Like, people make videos in their room. I don't get it. Augie is in his closet. Oh, might want to watch later. What's it called? Oh, You told me a second ago. Dottie, what's it called? How long ago was it made? Oh, these are 3 months ago. That ain't right. Half Truth, Who Lies? That's 54 minutes. Don't Hate the Play, Hate the Game. That's 4 minutes. This Woman Just Lit My Spirit Up with Her Bell. Oh, there it is. If you play it, get ready to get attacked. Oh, no, I just don't know what it says. I just want to hear it. I'll listen to it later. Did T-Spiracy get attacked after this? I did not think you touched this. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. That's why I want to listen. I guess I won't. I guess I'll wait till later to listen because I don't want no creators coming after me. Listen, I come in peace with everybody. I just want to talk about what's going on because I don't know. Who's a YouTube channel that did the joke on KJ about Todd? Come get your girl shirts. That was hysterical. That was T-Spiracy. She done that. Listen later. Okay, everybody's telling me to listen later. How many views does this have? It's got 1,000 views. Wait, is that the one? Thotty Big Mad. Is Thotty, is she talking about Dottie when she says Thotty? Don't have time to listen. Don't have the time to listening to keep up with all YouTube. I listen when I clean the house. Yeah. Classy mom. I would so love that. Please do. Someone needs to break this crap down. I don't know what's going on half the time. But I want to know. I wish somebody would just do a video breaking everything down. T-Spiracy. So apparently T-Spiracy done a video that people need to watch, and it's called Thotty Big Mad Club Mix. And you need to listen with your headphones because it's got some bad words in it. Okay, so T-Spiracy and Dottie, they're not cool, I would imagine. Yes, T-Spiracy is, yeah, she has a very strong accent. Unless you're talking about Julie Virgo. But Julie Virgo, her accent is not, yeah, it's different. Lil Rhea, do you know all the drama? Do you know everything that's going on? Do you know everything? Because I feel like if anybody has probably kept up with it, maybe it's you. I don't know half of it. I would like to. What else? Scottish. Julie Virgo is Scottish. Shine likes that accent. Of course, I know that part, Elle. I take it Nat has to be Nat B from Canada. No, the Nat that we're talking about, this line and stuff, that's Nat B. That's Nat from, where's Nat from? The UK. Nat B is my moderator, and she has nothing to do with the craziness. I always thought Dottie was sweet, sweet woman. She is, right? What about Miss Candy? That's what I thought too. I know Dottie done like a video for like Flossie, and it was like, you're asking a lot of questions tonight. You don't even know. I know, but I want to know. Like the only way to find out is if like I come here and ask. T-Spiracy is from Boston. I think so. Different Nats. So apparently, from what I understand, is that Dottie, you and Dottie were friends, Little Red. Y'all busted up before the Nat situation. But then when people started questioning Nat, Dottie, Nat B said, no, I'm Nat B from Canada. I'm a different Nat. I can use the microwave. Funny. Let me get that back on there. I messed up. So Dottie was one of the ones saying, don't talk about it. I have watched Married at First Sight. It's been a minute, Joe, but I have watched it. A little bit. I'm sorry. Sending you prayers. You need to get you some melatonin maybe to help you sleep. Let me see. So, what are these two doing? So Dottie, I like Dottie too, which I didn't really watch her that much, but I remember when she done the video for Flossie. It had something to do with Joe, I think. But anyways, Dottie, like I talked to Dottie during that time when all that was going on, and as far as that, I didn't talk to her anymore that I can remember. But I always thought seems like a good person, seems like a good old like Southern woman, you know, going out playing darts, whatever. But when people started questioning that, Dottie was one of the ones, wasn't she? Wasn't Dottie one of the ones saying we're like messing with an investigation? Like we need to not question. Oh no, really? So I want to say Dottie was one of the ones saying, don't question it. You're interfering with an open investigation. Leave it alone. And then I think Dottie and Nat become pretty close. And not too long ago, Dottie went on a stream where she was very upset. And she was like, listen, like I was just defending Nat. Like if I'm such a bad person for defending Nat, like then oh well. But I think what some people are saying is that she lied. Is that true? That she lied because she claimed that she saw videos. Okay, Shin figured out that Nat was playing everybody, and that ticked Dottie off. She had a bunch of screenshots. Then Dottie took up for Nat and did a video going off on Charlotte, Little Red, and T-Spiracy. Oh, she come for the whole bunch. Charlotte, Little Red, and T-Spiracy. Did she come for Shin? I use it's in a blue bottle. I'll show you guys in a little bit. Oh, my grandmother had the shingles, and it was no joke, Ashley. I will be praying for you. There's a big old liar, liar, pants on fire. That's terrible. So, from what I understand, people was like trying to say Nat lied about XYZ, and Dottie was like, no, she didn't lie about it because I saw the text messages. I was on a video chat with her when her and so were messaging, so I know for a fact that this actually happened because I was on the right. Didn't she say she was like on like a? Not yet, because Shan has all the deeds and receipts, don't you know? And Shan was one of the ones too that like rode hard for Nat at first too. Because when Shan was also one of the ones saying we don't need to question Nat. So it's kind of crazy that now she's the one coming out saying, okay, Nat was lying, you know, because she got really upset when people questioned Nat. My thing is like in the world of YouTube, we do not know each other. If I come on here and say my dog died, I expect someone to question it. Question it. Did your dog really die? You know what I'm saying? Because so many people lie. So many people lie. Who is Dottie and how did you find out about these randos? Well, the way I first found out about Dottie is I think she started her channel as like one of those like am I right? She was like one of those anti KJ channels kind of. She like come out like against KJ. But then she's done a video for Flossie. Let me see. Let me find the video she done for Flossie. And I want to say she maybe asked my permission, or maybe Flossie was like, hey, Dottie's going to do this, like whatever. Let me see. It was a while back. Yeah, her channel is definitely like a Katie channel because most of them's like stuff to do with Katie. All right. Dottie was no, my dog did not die. My dog is great. I'm sorry, but I was just saying, like, as an example, like if I get on here and I say my dog died, like, did it really? Because so many people have gotten caught in lies. Okay. Dottie was never anti KJ, really. She didn't want drama on her channel, supposedly. So she takes the wasn't she on your channel, Little Red? Wasn't she on your channel like for a while, a couple times? I'm trying to find the video that she done for Flossie. Maybe it was this one. Joe, coffee, chilling, chat, a history of problematic behavior. Maybe, I don't know. I know it had something to do with Joe and Flossie and the Abe situation. Then Waxy, she and Julie Virgo saying F off. And they were, and I'm not drunk. Shan has apologized to everybody. Dottie was going off. Then Dottie did another video going off. She then changed her channel to Farts and Darts. Oh, wow. No, Dottie was on Red's channel. She made her own. She does KJ memes, but mostly trivia and games. Okay. I'm just going through her videos, and a lot of them, Katie's face is on. So, farts and fails. Okay. Without Crystal Ball memes. Friday fun. Yeah, so her channel got like a variety of different things. I don't believe it say your dog's name. My dog's name is Sunny, but he's not passed away. Can someone in the chat please fill me in? Just join. We're basically just kind of going over like all the crazy stuff. I'm not a person who tells the truth. I believe you, Joe. I thought I heard Dottie say she saw the videos where KJ was abusive herself. We know now that she only heard it from Nat. Okay, so yeah. Dottie apparently, when people started saying like, oh, they're lying, Nat's lying, Dottie like went on a stream and basically was like, she's not lying because I saw some of these videos. I saw what Nat is saying. Like I was on the phone with her or something, like I saw it. Then come to find out she didn't see it. Thank you, Life with D, for the super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. I don't know if you guys know, but unemployment has been cut off. So I'm trying to make it up in my channel. Do you have to show your dead dog? I mean, no, but I would present a death certificate or something. No, but I'm just saying, like, it's okay to question stuff because so many people in this community have lied about stuff. They've not been who they claim they've been, or they've claimed they've had cancer and they didn't. They claim they lost the child and they didn't. They claim they were in the hospital and they wouldn't. They claim they were sick with XYZ, but they weren't. Like, nobody knows each other like in real life enough to say, I trust that person's telling the truth. So if I say XYZ and you think that's kind of weird, and you ask questions, that's okay to ask questions. You're going to cover up the real entertainment, low budget, CeeLo Green thing. Am I saying something bad? I did. Okay. So Dottie is Little Miss. No, Dottie's not Little Miss Noble. They're two different people. Did she ever clarify? Like she claimed she saw this stuff. Well, what she got to say now that we know that it's lies. I don't think that she clarified. That's why Little Red. Okay, so the Real Entertainment is a channel, and like he shouted me out like a couple months back, and I was like, "Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks for shouting me out," because he was talking about some situations, and he was like, "If you guys really want to know like what type of person KJ is, go to Elle Bee's channel. Elle Bee got some good content on her," and I was like, "Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Never had a problem with him." And then I see that like he and AZ got problems. Then I see that like last night he was on with I think Dottie, talking about Lil Red and I think Charlotte and maybe Waxy. And then today I was watching a little bit of Lil Red while I was getting ready, and Lil Red was like, "Why do you got time to go on that stream, but you can't come and like answer these questions about Nat?" So, Sandra, Susan Canada, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate that so much. It's a mess. They claim to things that people actually really suffer from. It's unnecessary, heartless, and straight ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Y'all forget PJ got the biggest FU of all time. Okay, so yeah, I want to talk about that. I do want to talk about that. I'm not trying to get any drama, but the only way to find out probably is to ask. Like, I have no issues with most of these people. Me and Dottie have never had issues. Has Dottie spoke out yet to explain why she lied for that? I don't think so. Me and Dottie have never had any issues. Me and I wouldn't bring him up either. Be careful with that one. It's a mess. Yeah, I'm not bringing him up to be like, I know nothing about the real entertainment. He shouted me out once and I was like, thank you so much. I appreciate that. But then I did see, because last night when I went live for my Patreon stream, I was like, oh crap. I just noticed that Waxy's live, Waxy and Charlotte's live, but it wasn't Waxy and Charlotte. I was seeing the real entertainment's live, but their picture was on it. So like when I go live, I was like, oh dang, y'all, I didn't notice that, Charlotte and Waxy was live, or I would have like pushed this one back or something. Cause I know a lot of my people watch them or whatever. So I was like, I didn't know they were live. But then I realized that it was not Charlotte and Waxy. It was the real entertainment. And I think Dottie. But I'm just trying to figure out what exactly is going on. I don't get on Twitter enough to know what's going on, and I don't follow those people. So I'm just asking questions. I don't follow most people that I probably need to. No, that was okay. So, okay. It was Aaron and the real entertainment. Hannah, is that right? Aaron. So what happened with PJ? Because I saw PJ. Okay. So Dottie called PJ some names, right? Because I saw people saying like, okay, so Dottie can call PJ names, but when Charlotte said something like, oh, Charlotte was a bad person. Happy wife, happy life. See you later. Thank you for coming on and hanging out with us. I don't have problems with any of these people. Just by me asking, like they're the ones going on streams and tweeting stuff and being in the mat. Like I just want to know what's the deal, what's going on. Like, I do not watch Big Brother. LBPJ has been calling out the Nat stuff from the start and speaks her mind, and they can't stand her. Okay. Yeah, I do remember that because I remember when I first done my very first live stream where I said I was questioning stuff. I think PJ was one of the PJ and Charlotte was like two of the other people that felt the same publicly. Dottie was also counting super chats from Charlotte's streams. Why? Why would anybody do that? I don't follow any of this. I tried for a bit when things got wild. Work KJ coming after L, but there's so many players in this. That's why it's so hard to keep up with. She did indeed lie about having cancer, but when she interviewed, I thought she lied about everything. Just clarifying. Moon, I still don't know what all Moon lied about. Like, I'm pretty sure she lied about having cancer. I think she lied about her son passing. I know me and a few of my people got made to look like we were terrible people. It was in a group chat to where I think the only thing I said was that's weird because she come in my chat saying her son passed, but then later was in Steve's chat and never mentioned it. So that's strange. I think that was the only thing that I said. And then I got it was like terrible. At Elle Bee, PJ and I did a stream about the Nat declaration. I think the night before you did. And yes, they count. Why would they count Charlotte's super chats? When you come across someone special, is it best to keep it low key? I don't think so, Joe. I think I don't think it's best to keep it. No, do what you want to do. Are you talking about Charlotte on the web? She's on the internet. She's on the YouTube. I said I thought, yeah, TT said she thought she was lying. I said I thought it was weird. And we just got like, oh my God. Like we were in a private chat. It ain't like we tweeted it, you know. I don't even know Moon. Like literally don't know her. She come in my chat that night. It was like not that long after Abe had passed away. Flossie was in my chat. So when she said she's like, my son died earlier tonight. I just lost my son tonight. I was like, oh my goodness. I literally told everybody in my chat, I said, you guys please pray for this person. She just lost her child. Flossie, I think Flossie even said, like, reach out to me if you need to talk to someone. Like, I know what you're going through. So we did nothing but like have like, you know, sympathy for her and what she was going through. But then when I was told, like, hey, she was in Steve's chat later that night and said nothing about her son passing, I was like, that was weird. Why would she not? You know, like it wasn't like we were like trash talking, but the person that put the messages out done it to make us look bad, to make it look like, oh, look at them talking bad about this person who, come to find out, was lying. Elle Bee, they said she was sad fishing when she told about the Nat threats, and it just started being a thing. Shar gets super chats and they count them. Well, you know what? They're probably, first off, they're probably kicking themselves in the butt because probably a lot of Charlotte's people may know that Charlotte's super chats are getting counted. So they may do it for that. They may be like, okay, you want to counter super chats? I'm going to send her some. So they may be like kicking themselves in the butt and causing Charlotte to get more super chats. You know, who cares if Charlotte gets super chats? And that's so, to me, that's just very like immature, like as grown women to be like, let's sit here and counter super chats. It's Cindy Lou who said, I do that. And she admitted to lying about cancer and hosting a fraudulent GoFundMe. So we're not supposed to doubt anything else, she said. Exactly. I don't play that. I lost mine. And that's no joke. That's sick if she did lie. She did lie. She lied, Anna. It come back out that she lied. I send Shar more money. So yeah, if months back everyone was able to talk about the Nat situation, this would have been all figured out. Now it's much more of a mess. I agree with that 1,000%. I agree with that 1,000%. Mandy, is that if people would have, my thing is like when you say, oh, don't talk about something, that makes me question it. Well, why not? Why can't? Especially if it's something so public. You know, if it's something as public as a daggum lawsuit that everyone is reporting on or watching. See, Sherry said, we do it now to piss them off. We put a fish on it and call it sad fishing fun. See, yeah. Yeah, small town Joel, I'm going to save it. Dottie claims that Charlie gets super chats from sad fishing. I mean, it's mean and not true. My thing is like, I've seen people get super chats from sad fishing. I know somebody that does it. We all do. I really feel like Charlotte is a genuine person. I could be wrong. I've always liked Charlotte. I've never had like a private conversation with Charlotte. I've only been in her in her videos, like in her comments. I don't think I've ever had. Oh, hold on, baby. Hold on to it. Hold on. No, don't get on screen. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Yeah, hold on just a second. What is it, buddy? You wake up? You okay? I will in just a second, buddy. It's okay. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, y'all. I said, buddy. Sorry, y'all. My son woke up and he was in his underwear and he was about to walk right into the frame. So I'm like, oh, hold up. That's Coco. Coco just woke up. Did Isla also lie about her son dying? Yes. Yeah. Because she said her son was this. She said her son was another YouTuber. She said her son was a YouTuber, and she said that he passed away, and then after he passed away, he uploaded content on his channel. So people were like, "Whoa!" So someone contacted the person and was like, do you know this person? She's saying that she's your son and that you died. And no. And the person was like, no, I didn't die. I don't know if the person ever confirmed, like, yeah, that's my mom or what. She told all kinds of lies about her son. Really disturbing. Yeah. I don't know. I have a little bit of information on each situation, but I don't know all the information on anything. Like Charlotte, I like Charlotte. I never got the feeling that Charlotte was like a scam artist or anything, or that Scarlett would just like Scarlett, or that Charlotte would like lie or get on her channel and whine about things for money. I never got that feeling from her. You know, we all have hardships, and Charlotte got a lot of death threats. So why couldn't she get on her channel and talk about that? If people decided they were going to send her money because of that, that's their business. So yeah, she claimed her son was a YouTuber, and then she literally, after he passed away, he uploaded onto his channel, and someone caught that. Sad fishing used to only happen in Walmart parking lots, but then YouTube happened. I watched Charlotte a few times. I didn't get the feeling that she was, neither have I. I've never got the feeling that she was a scammer. All right, Little Red. I don't know, like, does she get a lot? Does she really get a lot of super chats? Like, is it a ton? Maybe people just feel inclined to donate to her because she is such a sweet person. Exactly, Dee. No one can tell you where to spend your money. And like I said earlier, the fact, how was she scamming though? They were using a lawsuit as a shield. Now it's a federal investigation. So he says you can't talk. I strongly disagree. Hold up. Are we saying now? Hold up. Are they still saying that you can't talk about it? I see a lot of dry begging online too, but I don't watch Charlotte, so I don't know. I do think Stevie Wonder's a good singer. I can't see your video when I go and type in chat. Is the setting I have to change? Yeah, I don't know. She does get a lot. Yeah, she gets a lot, but I don't count. Wait, that Moon person lied about her son dying? Yes. The one that was really close to, yes. And then they defend it. Did they ever address it? Yes. So she lied about having cancer. She lied about her son dying. And I think she did address it. Yeah, she done a video with, who was that person that she went live with? And they asked her all kind of questions, and she tried to like kind of explain, and she still tried to say, yes, I lied about this, but I didn't lie about this. I lied about this, but I didn't lie about this. And I think the one thing that she wouldn't really go into or talk about with her son was her son. She talked about the whole cancer thing. She was like, yes, I lied about the cancer, but I did have doctor bills from something else. But I don't think she would address her son. Yes, she gets pretty good about her money, but not scamming. Elle Bee Salts told Shins now that we are interfering with a federal investigation. Okay, my thing is like these FBI agents that's working on this, they're not paying attention to us and what we're saying. So how are we interfering with that? That makes no sense. I don't like when people say that, because how are YouTubers? So I guess we're interfering with Tracy Wagaman's death too, and what possibly led to her death because we're talking about it. Like, no, that doesn't make sense. It's just crazy. Like, I don't have a problem with Salts. I messaged back and forth with Salts. I sent him stuff that I had. I told him about my situation between me and Katie. because people told me that I should. He asked me questions about it. But to say like, oh, you guys can't talk about that because you're interfering with an investigation now. First it was you're interfering with a lawsuit. Now it's an investigation. How? How are we interfering with an investigation? If the FBI are in fact investigating this, are they watching our channels to see what we're saying? No. They're going to do what they're going to do regardless. The FBI is going to, they have protocols that they follow to figure out stuff like this, and they're going to follow their protocols to see if they can figure out where this is coming from. Nothing we say or do is going to interfere with this. And to me, it honestly feels like someone thinks we're stupid to put that out there. It's like, okay, I'm this big person that knows all this stuff, so I'm going to say, don't do this because you're interfering with this. And these little idiots will believe me. So they'll quit talking about it because I'm the smart person and they're the idiots. Like that's the way that I feel hearing that that's being put out, that people are being told like, you can't talk about it because no, it's not. How? Can you prove to me how? Why would you be on a stream when your son just died? See, that was what was weird to me too that night when she was like, oh, my son died tonight. I was like, obviously I felt bad. I was like, holy crap. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. That's terrible. Like everybody, please pray for her. But I did wonder, like, why are you on the stream? Like why are you here? Like, but whatever, people deal with things certain ways. So I just thought maybe, I don't know. No, Lord, no, Becky P, and thank goodness, because that one was a real crazy person. I agree, Stina. Questioning this is interfering with Salt's reputation, and I feel like that's the issue. I don't know why, like, as an attorney, he just can't come off and say, yeah, we use the declaration. We can have fun poking the CS sad fishing too. What CS? What CS? I don't know. What is CS? I'm trying to think. There was a woman called Mommy Ramblings, and she was on live and said her son died a while back. Died back sometime. Crazy as a run over dog. Oh, Salt should talk to Katie then. She put Nat and her friends on blast. She addressed her son in that interview. She said her son died, but she lied about who he was. He wasn't a YouTuber. She said he was. Lord. Oh, super chats. We can poke fun. We can have fun poking the super chat sad fishing too. Got you. I was like, wait, what? Gotcha, class mom. I don't know what that. She did say that, but since then it's come out that her son is very much alive. Okay, I thought so. I thought that it did come out that her son was alive. So crazy. Like what? I can't say I'm shocked because like I know of this woman that literally Susan Canada, for anyone that's counting, another super chat. Yay! Super chats. Yes. I think anytime they say she can't talk is the time to talk. Exactly. If someone tells me you guys don't need to talk about this, I'm like, why are they telling us not to talk about this? My thing is like, if there is a death going on, if someone's lost someone, obviously, yes, we need to give them time to grieve. Don't question them. Let them go through their tragedy. Don't be bickering and bothering them. This is a lawsuit. Or it's not even a lawsuit. It's done. And I've even heard people say that there's no FBI investigation. And I've wondered if there really is. Like, is there really an FBI investigation into these threats? But nobody has to. Salt is a victim too. Grown-ups can call FBI to check 2 weeks. She thought was long enough. So FBI, yes, got her into 2 false reporting lawsuit, maybe more. Someone gave C and D to KJ. Yeah, so I don't know. Why would anyone in their right mind say their child is dead? Deanna, I'm telling you, there's some crazy people out there. It's wild. There really is, I promise. Yeah. KJ says she might be stop doing YouTube. That was clickbait. I didn't watch it, but I saw people saying that it was clickbait. That she just got on there and like complained about the same thing, like people harassing her. She's not gonna. Katie is not gonna quit doing YouTube. She makes too much money. I don't blame her. As long as people follow her and watch her, she's not gonna quit. And I wouldn't either if I made the money that she made. I mean, I don't make the money that she makes, and I'm not gonna. I have no intentions of ever quitting YouTube. I'm gonna be here for the long run, for the long haul. I'm here. Yeah, they made an example of Charlotte when she spoke, and everyone got scared. Yeah, like everyone was like, "Oh crap." I'm not necessarily believing there's an FBI investigation. I don't think so either. I'm really questioning it. Word puzzler specialist. Happiness to you and your family. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. You guys are going to have sent me enough super chat that they're going to count mine now. How much does Charlotte really get? Does she really get a lot though? The alleged investigation has been going on a long time, but I don't know if that's normal or not. Never been privy to an FBI investigation, so who knows? I know there is. Okay, Class Mom says she knows there is. Elle Bee, you should go back and watch the video where they discuss and calculate all her super chats and talk about tracking them and who donates whilst contacting donors to tell them they're being scammed. Wait a minute. D Ash. D Ash, hold up. I'm going to have to send through PayPal. So you do it. Yeah, Anna, if anybody wants to send through PayPal, you are more than welcome. I'm not going to turn down any donations. If you do send it through Super Chat, through YouTube, they do take a cut. So if you want to do it through PayPal, you're more than welcome. I'll put my PayPal down here for anybody that's interested. Someone just said that, so I'll put it down there. Okay, so now do you see why we sent them? Yes. Where's that video out? Hold up. When children got brought into the threads, it got escalated. I've seen Charlotte get $100 once in a super chat. That's awesome, which I have too. I got sent a $100 super chat a while back. D Ash, who contacted whom about? Okay, so D Ash, are you telling me that Charlotte's subscribers were contacted and told that they were being scammed? Charlotte's or Katie's? Whose are you talking about? If we all had the same story, same opinions, what a boring world it would be. But calling out another simply because they watch different channels is in fact very immature. So thank you, Elle Bee, for being you. Thank you so much, Brandy. I agree. Yeah, calling someone else, I agree. Like, if anybody here watches KJ, that is absolutely fine. It's not necessarily my cup of tea, but it could be your cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? So, you have got to be kidding me. I've seen Charlotte get $400 in super chats. Oh, wow. She does good then. Hold on. I'll put the banner back up there. That is wild. For anyone to contact subs, that is not okay. That's weird. Like, that's crazy. Let me move that one. There it is if anyone's interested. It's PayPal at paypal.me/LBme. I think some people were legitimately worried about one of her subs because she super chats hundreds of dollars in some streams, but it became more hatred and a joke to them. You need a Venmo account. I have a Cash App too, but I don't know anything about Venmo. But when I got kicked off PayPal a while back, I did make a Cash App. I don't think I have that up there, but I do have a Cash App PayPal. I think some people. Okay, well, I'm being called out for being a mod for someone everyone here doesn't like, but I have never been rude to anyone. JC, you're being called out for being a mod for someone everyone here doesn't like. Here's the thing. I don't dislike any of them. The only person that I dislike is Katie. I dislike Katie. That's mutual. I think so. I think, yes, I do have a Cash App. But anybody else, even if I have questions about them, it's not that I dislike them. And I'm sorry if anybody's making you feel like I got to figure out how to. Oh, here my Cash App. I'll tell you guys why I got kicked off. Ooh, I'm gonna try my nails. Have a hard time texting again. It takes me a while to get used to texting again. All right, so there's my Cash App and there's my PayPal. Lori is very generous. Is there an investigation with government? It's probably going to take a while. Yeah, probably so. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for that. I just got a Cash App. Thank you so much. I can't see the Cash App one. Sorry. The Cash App one is $LB7. I just put it up on the screen. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll do it down here. So yeah, but I think that's very strange for anyone to contact someone's subscribers and say, let me look. Isn't it the one with, let me check. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah, don't have it. Hold on. Let me fix that. I see one. Let me fix it. It's not. Yes, hold up. I just messed that up. I keep doing that every time. Okay, so let me redo that. My picture will be up there, though. Like, if you click on it to do it, my picture should pop up, okay? So it's ELLBEE7. I'm going to put it back up there. There you go. I'm sorry, you guys. Hey, Elle, love you. Thank you so much. I love you, too. If I send a super chat, who am I to tell you how to spend it? It's none of your business. Exactly. Yes, I'm out for EKC. I'm not a robot and do not agree with everything she believes. It is okay for me to be here. I'm my own person. I agree. I don't have a problem with EKC. I mean, she was one of the ones that whenever Charlotte, and I guess PJ were questioning things, she said, that we shouldn't question it because it's interfering with the investigation. And I come her channel because I kind of felt like she was kind of saying that towards me as well. In that stream, I remember her saying, like, I don't watch Elle Bee, like her content's not really for me. I don't watch her. And then she said that we shouldn't question things because of the investigation or the lawsuit. And I did end up going on, and me and her talked about it. And she seemed like, when we were talking, she seemed totally fine. She was like, I get that. And everything was fine. So I have no issue with her, Dottie, any of them. I'm just trying to keep up with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Whew. I'm going to have problems breathing again. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anna. It did go through, Anna. I just got it. So yeah, why exactly? Why can't others just be happy for others? If people want to believe something is the way that it is, whatever, believe it. Like, if they don't want to believe it, don't believe it. What happened to Joe? Oh, Lord. Yeah, I think she's still out there. I think, ironically, people may still watch her, too. Shaky Boomer. I want everyone to feel safe here. I want you could be from whoever's channel, and I want you to feel safe here. Granddaughter will get killed like your uncle. Then soon after Nat told Charlotte she was sorry to hear about her uncle dying. Then they knew it was Nat because she lost her aunt. Only a few of us. Wait, whoa. Hold on, Sherry. Hold on. Hey, Shar. I just saw you in here. This show was only a few months back. Dottie's channel. I'm fairly certain it's just we aren't over the line. That's crazy. What's EKC's channel? The last time I seen your live, Joe was in the chat. Really? Are you sure? Was it Joe, that Joe, or was it, because there's like a parody account that like takes clips from Joe's channel and they post it and they like call her out for her lies. So I don't know, Karina. Okay, so Nat knew that Charlotte's aunt had passed away and only a few people knew that. Is that what you're saying? I am more than respectful. I completely understand people's issues with both sides. I just like hanging out and having fun. Yeah, absolutely, JCM. I don't want anybody to feel unwelcome here. So if you feel that way, please let me know so we can take care of that. I think so. I didn't see her. There's this other channel, Sipping Tea. What's it called? Oh, there's Sipping Tea with Me. And it has 762 subscribers. Let's see. I haven't seen any other videos pop up for a while. Oh, they're still making videos. Yeah, they made a video 6 days ago. Sipping Tea with Joe. That was a name. I seen it and said they must have made up. Oh, heck no. That's one thing I will never do. The thing is like, okay, with Katie, like me and her never had like a real friendship where we talked to each other and we confided in each other. Me and Joe did. Like I 1,000% felt like Joe was my friend. I cared about Joe. I thought she cared about me. I trusted her. And over something so small, I didn't even know what it was. Over something so small that I could not even understand what I'd done, she flipped on me. And she didn't just flip on me because like, oh, I'm mad at her, so I'm going to be a butthole and go off a little bit. She tried to destroy me. She tried to have my channel taken down. She reported my channel. She tried to say that I was attacking her and harassing her when I wasn't. One of my friends. I tell stupid jokes. I laugh over them. I never know others. So no, Nate said uncle, but it was her aunt. The threat was saying die like your uncle. Oh, Nat said uncle, but it was her aunt. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. So when my kid's grandfather died, we were at the funeral. I was sitting there. My kids were up there with their grandmother and their dad, and I'm like a few rows back. My kids are up there crying. Their grandfather died unexpectedly of COVID. We never would have guessed that he would pass. And I get this message, that thank you, Audrey. I get this message saying that Katie released a voice audio of me admitting to faking that email. And then people was like, why didn't you just tell me? Like, I'm your friend. You lied to us. And I'm like, oh, I didn't make that email. And Joe don't have an audio of me saying that. So where is this coming from? But I'm in a funeral. I'm literally crying. My kids are crying, and I'm getting these messages about it. So then I get a message from Titi, and she tells me what's going on. And she's like, I have the original message. Like, she's putting it out there. She's like, edit it some way. to make it sound like you admitted to making that email, but that's not what you were saying. You were actually saying, like, if I would have done it, I would have done it this way. I would have done it this way, or something to that effect. What the audio was actually saying was that I did not make the email. But she put it out there to make it sound like I was admitting to making it, right? So I know. Why do people always mess with you? I know. Can I just go to a funeral in peace? But yeah, so that's one thing that, like, I felt like, if me and Joe, we were friends, I cared a lot about her. I thought she cared about me. Had it just been like, a situation where we kind of busted up and she never done that stuff to me, I probably would have come back in time and all would have been well. But the thing was I didn't even do anything to Joe. I asked her several times, even on live stream, what did I do, Joe? Like, tell me why you're so upset with me. What did I do to you to make you this upset with me, that you're doing all this stuff to me? Oh, there's no use. There's no use in telling you. You're not going to admit to it. Well, just say it. Just say it so everybody else can hear it. Even if you think I want to admit to it, just say it so everybody else will know. She could not say it. She could not tell, because I didn't do anything. The only thing that I did was the situation with the Gumby account. I'm very forgiving. Like, I definitely would have. I don't know. So with Katie, like, me and Katie were never friends. So her attacking me the way that she did, like, it was like aggravating, but it did not hurt my soul. You know what I'm saying? It did not hurt my heart. But Joe doing it, it hurt my heart. Like, the day that I got home from the funeral, I sat on my bed and I just bawled my eyes out that someone that I considered such a good friend would do that to me. Like, I couldn't even believe it. I was just like dumbfounded that this person that I cared about so much done this way, treated me this way. Thank you so much. I just got a PayPal. Thank you so much. The keyboard sounds. This is a razor. I don't know if you can. So yeah. But there is a sipping tea. I'll show you guys this. This channel, I think someone blamed me for it in the very beginning, but it's definitely not me. But yeah, this channel basically just does like little snippets of Joe's videos, and we'll like kind of point out where she's lying or something. Or now they're doing Katie Joy stuff. Yes. Ow. Yeah, Joe's channel is Sipping Tea with me, Joe. Or actually, I think her channel now is something different. I think it's Chill Chat. What is it? Chill Chat. Isn't it something else now? Angel Cards, maybe. I don't know. It's something. Oh no, there it is. I think this is it. Let's chat. Tracy and her pain. I guess that's about Salts, Katie, the truth. I guess so. She's still putting out content. What kind of views is she getting? Yeah. See, the thing is I think Joe thought. I think that Joe thought that she would get a lot of views by hating me all of a sudden. Like, oh, if me and Leslie have this beef, then I'll get a lot of views off that. But I try not to do that. I didn't play into the back and forth because I knew that she would get a lot of views because everybody would come here to see what I was going to say about Joe, and then they would run to Joe to see what her response would be to that. And I'm not going to let her profit off of her hurting my feelings. Hell no. I'm not going to do it. I really considered her a friend. I was hurt when she done what she done. And I wasn't going to let her profit off of her faking a friendship with me and then me getting hurt by it. So I tried just to ignore her 50 million videos that she made about me. Yes, Jennifer, I agree. Yeah, she tried to build her channel on my back and on my reputation. And then when she got upset for the first time, where did that go? Yeah, I think what's crazy is I think at first she thought, that's weird, Stina, that's very weird. I think at first she thought I think at first she thought that when her and Titi and Ashley got into it, that I would choose her side over theirs, but she was in the wrong. So my thing was like, if I'm everyone's friend and you were the one that was in the wrong, then obviously I'm going to try to stay out of it for the most part, but I'm going to side with whoever's in the right if I'm being called out to. Like, if you're like, choose a side, I'm like, well, they're the ones that didn't do anything. So I'm them. I think she thought that I would choose her side over theirs. And when I didn't, then she flipped on me. And I thought she thought that she would get a lot of views. I cussed Joe out once sticking up for Elle, and everybody got their nips in a pinch. Yeah, sorry, Matt. The truth about it was she would go on streams and say things that I told her, like, in confidence. And I always thought, like, oh, Joe is just the type that she does things on accident a lot. She forgets. She's very forgetful. So she'll go on stream and she'll say something that I told her by accident. But I don't think that's what she was doing. I think she'd done that intentionally. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Do you know what type of keyboard this is? It's a Razer. I don't know. My hubby bought it, and it comes with this nice little thingy. So I think then, though, she thought, okay, we'll have this back and forth. It'll get views. But then I really think that she thought that people would be on her side, because when she went live, like, everybody ran to watch, see what she would say. And she was like completely lying. She had me blocked, had Flossie blocked, talking about me and Flossie. So then I had to go in on Sean's thing, and I was like, let me in. Let me talk to you. But, the thing is like, I'm the type of person, when someone lies on me, I get super upset, and then I got to talk really fast. Or when I get upset, I talk really fast. When I get anxious, I talk really fast. When I'm scared, I talk really fast. So that's kind of who I am. So when I got on her stream, I just kind of went in talking really fast. And then it was like, let her talk, Elle Bee, let her talk. So then I was like, okay, talk. Say what you want to say, because I don't want for people to claim that I didn't let you speak. So go ahead. And they was like, no, not going to. What's it matter? I'm not going to speak. So then I was like, no, say what I done. Say what I done. Tell the people what I done, because I want to know too. Then she ran with the narrative that I just come on her stream and like bombarded her and didn't let her talk, when several times I stopped specifically to let her talk. Because I saw people saying that, like, let her talk, Elle Bee. So I was like, okay, talk. Yeah. So she never would say what I done. And then what's crazy is she kicked me off the stream. And then told people that I must have hung up. And I was still talking. She put me like in the back room, whatever you call it. So I'm like still talking, and I realize I'm no longer there. And then I find out that she told people that I must have hung up. So it was just like, whatever. She has a little bit, Renee. She's talked about me a little bit. So whatever. Yeah, I think I gave her plenty of opportunities. I love how you say done, what I done. It's supposed to be what I did. But over here we say what I done. When your channel went down because of mass flagging, Elle Bee, she started her channel saying it was for you. Then a bit later, she started saying, any PayPal sent, we're going, yeah, they never come to me. She did do that. I remember that. She was clearly lying and nothing to say. She will never have a big channel covering legit content. So she just wanted to use beef. Absolutely. Joe did. Joe kicked me off the stream that a while back when I went on to like, she was live like talking crap about me and Flossie. This was a long time ago. I tried to come on, but she had me blocked, so I couldn't say anything in the chat. I had to get on Sean's account to say, let me come on, and she let me come on, and then she painted this picture that I wouldn't let her talk. Oh, she come on the channel and just bum rushed me, wouldn't let me talk. Oh, thank you, Renee. Yes. I'm a Southern girl too, and I feel like you're just, yes. Georgia, I say I done did that. You done did that. But yeah, really, like, she kicked me off, and I was like still talking because I thought I was still on, and I realized I was not on, and then she told people, oh, she must have hung up, she must have left. No, I didn't leave. You kicked me off. Hopefully this don't start up any drama between me and her, or me and anyone. I'm just kind of talking. Maybe I should have saved this for a Patreon. I try not to talk about too much stuff that'll get me in trouble, except on Patreon. That's where I like kind of really go into stuff. But oopsie, I'm a GA girl too. One of my moderators is from Georgia. Sean grew up in Georgia. I'd already been done it. You said you had done it too. You're done good. So proud. Yeah. Girl, you need to private this one. Probably need to. I don't want to cause any problems. Like, if Joe does start drama and she's over there talking, whatever, I'm not going to respond to it. But after Elle Bee left, she started running her mouth. Yeah, she did. Sean grew up in Noonan. Hugs Karina. That was the only reason I watched her to begin with. She acted like she was a good friend. That's the thing, is she come out as like, I'm here for Elle Bee. Like, I got Elle Bee's back. I'm going to stand up for Elle Bee. So like all of my people like flocked to her. Like, okay, great. Someone that's going to stick up for Elle Bee, because Elle Bee don't really stick up for herself, I'll be in later. I can break down this mess for good, because I need to know. I need to know, Stina. I'm in Louisiana, but Sean grew up in Noonan. And then I have a moderator that's from Georgia too. Who do you want to report, Sherry? Probably Lisa. She probably will. I Mississippi ain't nothing her but crackheads and trees. Mad. She attacks you and expects you to just be quiet and take it. I feel like almost everybody did. Like KJ did, Steve did, Unirock did, Joe did. Who else? Noonan is just east of the Atlanta airport. Yeah, it's about what? 45 minutes or so? Noonan from Atlanta? Is that right? People can get over you doing a video once every few months talking about past stuff when they made their living talking about you for however many months. True that, Brandy. True that. I absolutely agree. 1000%. Yeah, buddy. I'm from there originally up until I was 12. I lived in Louisiana. Really? I live in Louisiana. There are a few that sit around and wait on you to utter their name so they can keep going. I say do whatever you want at this point. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Like, I don't pay no mind to them. I don't watch Joe's channel. I don't follow Joe on any social media. I don't follow Kim on any social media. I don't follow any of Kim's people. I don't follow any of Steve's people. I think the closest person that I have, because with Steve that I like watch, is Little Red. And I think her and Steve are just friends. I try not to be involved with anyone that I I don't follow anyone that I feel like may talk crap about me or try to pull me into some craziness, you know. Dixie do. I think that's why many people listen and subscribe to Joe. I was shocked at her behavior towards Elle. Yeah. What she did to you was something a true friend would have reached out to you personally, not on social media. Not only that, she should have known you better than that as a so-called friend. Yeah. Yeah. Like with the Katie stuff, I was never hurt. Like, I mean, my feelings was not hurt with Katie as far as like, oh, wow, I can't believe you've done that to me. But it was with Joe. Like, I literally remember the day I come home from that funeral, sitting on my bed and just bawling my eyes out that this person that I literally believed cared about me done this. Like, literally tried to make everyone believe that I faked in that email. Still go back in my accent changes sometimes. Ren last night in his stream was most vile. Everybody said any they've seen. He said he wanted to. Lorette said stuff about Waxy, AZ a bunch. I was there, but don't think it should ever be allowed. Hold up. Who is Ren? Is that the Real Entertainment? Okay, I know who you're talking about. Are you ever going to meet and greet? I would drive to LA, just say. Yep, Noonan is right down 95. Are you ever going to do it? I don't know. I mean, yeah, if I ever travel, I guess, but I don't feel like there's enough. Like, would anybody, like, I guess if I'm ever out and about, I'd be like, hey, I'm here. If there's anybody around that knows who I am, I would. I wish I had your governor. Ours is no good. No good. I haven't watched anyone in months. Yeah, I haven't really watched enough. A lot of people have done terrible things to you. You have every right to speak on it. Thank you, Candy. I agree. Do you know what went on with Creepshow Art? Oh, yes, I do. Yes, and Creepshow is back on social media. What is it? Twitter that she come back on? Or where did she come? I just saw someone say, hey, Creepshow is back. Where is it? She come back on. Now people think Reagan is involved because Charlotte got doxxed by Reagan in order to intimidate her into silence for talking about you. Don't you dare vent to others about ruining your friends, Dottie, and Reagan credibility because Julie Virgo be going off recently. I'm trying to see. Where did she come back on? Creepshow come back on maybe.
I ain't doing school.
Okay, baby. I saw that she was back. Maybe she reactivated her. Maybe she reactivated her Twitter or something. Trying to see. Where is it? Where is it? I'm gonna have to get off. Sean's just got up to do his Oh, here it is. It looks like Creepshow Art has reactivated her Instagram. Yes, this is in fact her because I clicked to message and it opened our DMs. I'm curious if she will be addressing everything or not. Truth Slew posted that. So yeah. Have you ever met a YouTube friend in person? I have not. I do watch Siesta Key and I do recaps on Siesta Key. I have not met anyone in person yet, but I will be soon probably because one of my mods, Tiffany, lives close to here and I go up to her town all the time. My brother actually lives right down the road from TT. So I may end up, I really want to get together with all my mods. I think it would be so cool to like do like a get together and go hang out or something. I think that'd be awesome. But Tiffany lives like an hour from me and I actually go to work, like actually go up there like once or twice a month. And then she lives like not far at all from my brother. So, oh, by the way, my brother is in the hospital. I'm from Louisiana. I'm in Louisiana. Where about at in Louisiana? Yeah, my brother's in the hospital, so keep him in your thoughts or prayers. He had to be transported to a bigger hospital. So he's up there in TT's area. I actually may go visit him in the next few days if he's still there. He's got obstruction in his intestines and they're running tests on him. They also said he has a gallstone. Yeah. And they're running tests on him to check for like Crohn's disease and stuff. So keep him in your thoughts and your prayers, please. It's all TT's fault. Yes. So, yeah, I'm going to get off so my hubby can get started on his schoolwork. Maybe that was True Slew, Matt. But thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all. Oh, yeah. I would definitely do meet and greets. Like, if I go out, I would absolutely put it on, like, my channel. Be like, hey, I'm out this way. If I have any followers that are out here, like, we can meet up. I would absolutely do that. I think it would be super fun. But, thank you to everyone for stopping by. I appreciate it. We had 300 people in the chat at one point, so I hope I see them. Thumbs up, you guys, on the way out. Make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. And, yeah, I posted a video about Tracy just before coming on, so if you haven't watched it, go check it out. I also will be doing recaps for Love After Lockup. I was actually hoping I would get that one up today, but I did not get it up today, so it should be up tomorrow. So, yeah. Keep your eyes out for that. And until next time, I'm going to be doing a lot more live streams. I'm just going to be powering through it, taking naps during the day, so I'm not super tired. But I will be doing more live streams in the evenings, Patreon and channel member streams, and then just regular streams where we can talk and catch up. But yeah, I just got a hospital from Crohn's. He'll need surgery of blockage. Oh, wow. He's being tested for it. They're going to run some tests to find out if that's an issue for him. I'm hoping not, because I heard that Crohn's disease is very hard to deal with. But yeah, I'll definitely keep you in my prayers. But yeah, I'll see everyone maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. Bye, you guys.